What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video today. Today we are in the second video of the A to Z series, and today is Barik. Now, Barik isn't the most popular frontline. Mostly Makoa, Ruckus, and Fernando are the most popular frontlines. He is used sometimes, but he's not as popular. I honestly think Barik is really fun. He's one of the funner ones to play. Barik and Makoa are probably my favorite frontlines. Let's go ahead and hop right into his abilities. His first ability is Blunderbuss. Now, this is his shotgun. A short-range blunderbuss shooting 13 pellets that deal a total of 600 damage each every 1 second. Bonus damage: hitting a marked target consumes all the marks, dealing 10% more damage per mark. Enemies can be marked up to 2 times. Now, this is just his basic attack. It is pretty much a shotgun, just like Buck's weapon. His second ability, which is his right click, Barricade. Deploy a barricade that provides cover. Barricade has a 5,000 health and lasts 4 seconds or until destroyed. Now, this is one reason Barik isn't picked very much, because he doesn't have the shielding power that, say, Fernando has or Makoa has. But you can get cards that put up his barricade health as well as how long it stays up. So if you have the right build, you can be a very effective shielder. His next ability is his Q, which is the turrets. Build a turret that fires at enemies for 150 damage every second and lasts until destroyed. You may deploy up to 2 turrets. Turret shots mark enemy players for 3 seconds, and a player can be marked twice when hit by both turrets. Now, this goes along with his left click, his basic attack. If you put down a turret and the turret shoots somebody, it marks them where you do 10% more damage to them. So this is where he comes in handy and can keep up with other tanks and the damage they do. You could also get cards that make you heal, so you heal more when you run around your turrets, and you can also get cards that heal your turrets so it keeps them alive. And if you get the right build going, you can have a well-rounded Barik that can stay alive for a long time. His next ability is his F, which are rocket boots. A guided rocket charge that lasts 1 second. Now, this is pretty much his getaway, his movement ability. Each tank has one. Basically, he turns on his boots on his rockets and you can boost away. You can get cards that extend this time and duration of it so you can boost a little bit further, but his basic is 1 second. His last ability, which is his E or his ultimate, is Dome Shield. He deploys a 2000 health Dome Shield for 6 seconds with a flamethrower turret inside that deals 400 damage per second. Now, this is one reason he's really good for frontline. He can just plop his ult right down on point, and anyone on that point is going to get flamed, and the flamethrower is just like Fernando's flame, where it sticks on you for a while and does tick damage to you. So it is very effective for having that point control if you need that last little push to get them off. So moving on, we're going to be going into how I play Barik and what my main priorities with Barik are. Now, the way I play Barik is I play turrets first, shields second. The build I have going is I heal my turrets when I run around them, as well as they heal me back. So if I have 2 turrets down constantly and I'm running around moving, I'm going to be getting all those heals. Also, I only shield when needed or effective. So say one of my teammates getting hurt, I'll boost in front of them and shield. Say I'm getting hit from multiple ways, I'll shield. That's one thing about Barik, getting to know when to shield, because his shield isn't as tanky as the other players, so you need to know when to put it down. Another thing to do with Barik is when the payload is captured, when you're pushing it, if you put your turrets on top, they move with the payload, as well as in front, the payload will push it. So that's pretty effective if you're constantly moving and you don't want to keep putting turrets down. The main things I can stress with Barik is definitely knowing when to barricade. He's not just one of those tanks where you can throw up your shield every single time, because it will get melted. You want to be very effective with your shield when you use Barik, as well as your turret placement. You don't just want to throw them on point. Make sure you put them kind of in a place where it's near you so you can still get the heals, but as well as a place that the enemy isn't going to be looking very much, as well as a place that the enemy isn't shooting. So say you have a box in front of you, like on Fish Market, they have the boxes on each side. Throw a turret behind that box on the enemy side, so when they're shooting at you, they can't see the turret on that side, but as soon as they come on point, the turret is shooting them, and it gets marked, and you do the 10% more damage. That's why I do turrets first, because getting that 10% more damage makes a big difference when you're Barik, because his base attack doesn't do that much damage unless you're up close, so pretty much it's just on tanks, and getting that extra damage can win you the point. Another thing I want to talk about with Barik, if you have a dual tank combo. Now, when you have a dual tank combo, Depending on what tank you have, if you have a Makoa or a Fernando, you're probably going to be the secondary tank. Now what I mean by this is they're going to be doing main shielding, you're going to be more towards damage. This comes in play using his F more. You want to be moving around a lot. You want to get the card that makes his duration last longer on his rocket boots, as well as get the card that reduces cooldown for your turrets, because you can just run around, place a turret on strategic places that will knock them off of their mounts as they're running in, as well as near the point. Having those turrets placed will give you a little bit extra time on point without them being there, as well as help out killing if your team's fighting on that side. As well as if you're a secondary tank, knowing when to barricade is important. When this happens, I would mainly focus on barricading your tanks and your healers on your team. You don't want to... I wouldn't worry too much about your damage characters. You can still shield them, but I would mainly focus on barricading your tanks and your healers. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's how I play Barik. That's the main tips I can give about him. If you guys did enjoy this video, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. As well as if you haven't watched the other video, go ahead and check it out. I'll leave a link in the description for you guys. It's on Androxus. And I hope you guys are enjoying this series. I'm really happy I'm putting these out. I like to inform people, I like to give you guys some tips. Also, go check out my stream at twitch.tv/ajubdi. I do stream pretty much daily. I just put out my recent stream moments video, so I hope you guys go and watch that. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.